Hi there, Steve Kaufmann here again talking about politics, which interests me. I think we should all be interested in it because it affects us in our lives. For my language learning videos, please go to the Lingo Steve channel. The transcripts from these videos and from the language videos are all available as lessons at LingQ.com. Today I want to talk about prisons in particular in the United States, and it relates to something that happened to a person who I know quite well. I'll start with a story. A gentleman that I know who lives nearby, or used to live nearby, was an entrepreneur, businessman. I never knew too much about what he did, but apparently he had a company that was involved in reclaiming areas that had been contaminated, where there had been a factory that poisoned the ground or whatever. And his company was bidding on a project in the United States, and apparently he bribed the management of that project to look at the bids of competing companies, and of course that's against the law. According to what I was able to find on the internet, he provided some cash inducements. He gave the manager there a free box at the Buffalo Sabres hockey arena to watch professional hockey. He gave him a 10-day cruise of the Mediterranean. I don't know the facts. Did he do this? Did he not do this? Did he know what was going on? I have no idea. However, his punishment now could be 10, 15 years in prison. The man is 80 years old. It also appears, from what I was able to read on the internet, that he has a legal bill that could be as high as $5 million, stretching over a few years. I think this is crazy. He is no threat to society. He may have committed something which I think is very dishonest. I don't know if he did or he didn't, but if he apparently has been convicted, so according to the judge or the court, he's guilty. But instead of spending $5 million on lawyers, I mean, he should just be fined. And I think, personally, there's no reason to put people in jail unless they're a threat to society. And people should be fined in proportion to their income for crimes that they commit. I mean, it used to be that way. I mean, 600, 700, 800 years ago, if you killed someone, you paid 3 cows or something. I mean, it's horrible to kill someone. We should certainly be trying to prevent crime and punish people who commit crimes. But, I mean, the United States has the highest incarceration rate in the world, 700 per 100,000 people, whereas most of the OECD countries, the rate is like 100, or in the case of Japan, 40, or Sweden is 60. There are more people in jail in the United States than any other country in the world, including China. I mean, that's absolutely appalling. What a tremendous waste of money. What a tremendous waste of people's lives. So, I just feel that people should be in prison only if they're a threat to others. Otherwise, they should be in some way obligated to reimburse society, to compensate society, and to pay for their crimes in other ways, through service, through money, garnishing wages, or whatever. But unless they're a threat, like an 80-year-old man who's never committed a violent act in his life, shouldn't spend the last 10 years of his life in prison, in my opinion. And I don't see any reason why the United States should have 7 times higher incarceration rate than the average in the OECD. Very strange. Not to mention the horrendous fees charged by lawyers. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.